It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my initial impressions video on the Cold Steel Viking hand axe. This is an awesome tool at a very inexpensive price. You're going to pay less than $40 for this item, and I recently got it, and I've used it just a little bit, and I am excited about it. Overall, the fit and finish is just what I expected, and that means it needs a little bit of work. You know, when you purchase, whether it's a tomahawk that you purchase from a Cold Steel or this Viking hand axe, you know, they run between $25 and $35. They're inexpensive, and you need to have realistic expectations about the fit, finish, and quality of the item when you first get it. One of the things I love about them is because they're so inexpensive, you can purchase them and then modify them. I mean, are you going to buy a $200 axe and then etch something into the metal or resharpen it and reprofile it or replace the handle? Probably not. But for $35, for $25, you can do that all day long. So it's a great project item, as well as being a fully usable tool. I mean, this is a fully functional tool, a fully functional weapon if you wanted to use it that way. If you're wanting higher quality, a higher level of quality, Cold Steel has loads of high quality knives, like this Cold Steel Gurkha Kukri. Okay, this cost a lot more than $35, and the fit and finish was excellent on it, and I have used it for the better part of 4 years here. I really like the Kukri design. It's one of my favorite overall large knife designs. In fact, it is my favorite overall knife design, but it cost a lot more than the Viking hand axe, and so it's just a matter of having the correct and realistic expectations. One of the things that I'm looking forward to doing is etching some designs into the blade. Of course, taking off the finish before I do that, and I'm going to rehaft or reattach the head to the handle. You know, again, that's just one of the fit and finish things. You can see right here it's not been attached perfectly. It's got some problems, so I'm going to back this little hex head out. That's one of the first things I do, take the head off and sand and care for this portion of the shaft or handle of the axe. The reason I'm going to do that is as you use it, okay, with this tomahawk design, right, the head moves up a little bit and friction fits in. The reality is if I don't care for this right away, there's the potential that as I use it, the head portion here will chip as this tightens up around it rather than crushing it and tightening up like this. And actually split portions off, and eventually I have to get a new handle. That's one of the realities of this tool costing $35. Another relatively important thing that I'm going to do here soon is I'm going to sharpen the blade up here on this axe. It is relatively dull, and it is not a very good finish in any way, shape, or form. Will it stick in wood? Totally. Is it functional? I guess, but it really needs some work. Again, we're talking about price point, and we're talking about realistic expectations. And if you're going to use an axe, you're going to have to sharpen and maintain it anyway. So this just gives you the opportunity to start working on that and learning how to do that if you haven't already early on in the process. If it costs $65, it would have a better handle on it. But its price point and its value, and I think the Cold Steel Viking hand axe represents a lot of value, at least in the way I am thinking about it and looking at it right now. If you like this video, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing a 3 or 4 part series on the modifications that I make to this particular Cold Steel Viking hand axe. And if you're subscribed to my channel, you'll be alerted as I upload those videos. That's going to take place in the next month or so. I also have lots of other videos on the topics of shooting, camping, and survival gear. If you liked this video, you'd probably like a lot of my other ones. This is the Gear Tester signing off. It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my initial impressions video on the Cold Steel Viking hand axe. This is an awesome tool at a very inexpensive price. You're going to pay less than $40 for this item, and I recently got it, and I've used it just a little bit, and I am excited about it. Overall, the fit and finish is just what I expected, and that means it needs a little bit of work.